It's 2026, and let's be honest, the financial landscape is weird. We've got AI agents handling our schedules, VR is changing how we work, but somehow, most people still feel like their bank account is a leaking bucket. If you feel like you're making decent money but have nothing to show for it at the end of the month, you don't need a more complex app. You need a better system. Today, I'm breaking down the 50-30-20 rule. This isn't just a grandpa finance tip. It is the most efficient way to manage your cash flow in a high-cost, high-tech world. By the end of this video, you'll have a roadmap to stop guessing and start building wealth, even if you're starting from zero. Before we hit the percentages, we have to talk about your starting number. Most beginners make the mistake of budgeting based on your gross salary, the big number on your contract. That's a mistake. In 2026, taxes, health insurance premiums, and 401k contributions are often taken out before you even see the check. Your budget is based on your net income, the actual amount that hits your bank account. If you're a freelancer or a gig economy worker, which, let's face it, is a huge chunk of us now, take your average monthly earnings from the last 6 months and subtract 30% for taxes and overhead. That remaining number, that is your 100%. That is the pie we are about to slice up.
The 50%, the needs bucket. First up, 50% for your needs. These are the things you literally cannot live without. In 2026, the definition of a need has shifted. We're talking about your housing, which in today's market is likely your biggest expense. We're talking about utilities, which now includes high-speed fiber internet, because in 2026, internet is a utility, not a luxury. It includes basic groceries, transportation, and your baseline healthcare. Here's the 2026 reality check. If your needs are taking up 70 or 80% of your income, you are house poor. This is the hardest part of the rule. If you're over 50%, you either have to increase your income through a side hustle or aggressively lower your fixed costs. That might mean moving, finding a roommate, or switching to public transit. You cannot build wealth if your survival costs are eating your entire check. The 30%. The wants lifestyle. 30% wants. Now for the fun part. 30% for wants. This is your lifestyle. This is dining out, that weekend trip to the mountains, and your digital life. In 2026, the subscription trap is real. Between your AI personal assistant, your 4K streaming tiers, and your fitness apps, you could be spending $400 a month without even realizing it. These are all wants. The 50-30-20 rule doesn't say don't have fun, it says have fun within the 30%. If you want that new VR headset, great, but it has to come out of this bucket. If you've already spent your 30% on concerts and dinners, you have to wait until next month. This is where you develop the financial muscle of delayed gratification. This 30% gives you the freedom to spend guilt-free because you know the other 70% of your money is already working for you. The 20%, savings, debt, and the future. 20% future. The final 20% is the most important. This is your future self fund. This money goes toward 3 things. Your emergency fund. In 2026, you need at least 3 to 6 months of expenses in a high-yield savings account. With the way AI is shifting the job market, a safety net isn't optional. It's your insurance policy. High-interest debt. If you have credit card debt or high-interest loans, this 20% is your weapon to kill them. Investing. Once the debt is gone and the emergency fund is set, this 20% goes into the market. Index funds, automated investment bots, or your retirement accounts. If you start this in your 20s or 30s, this 20% is what makes you a millionaire by retirement. If you skip this, you'll be working forever. Period. Implementation and automation. The secret to making this work in 2026 is automation. We are too busy to manually track every coffee. Most modern banks now have smart buckets or sub-accounts. Set your payroll to automatically split your direct deposit, 50% to your main account for bills, 30% to your lifestyle debit card, and 20% straight into a separate high-yield account or brokerage. If you don't see the money, you won't spend it.
Treat that 20% like a bill you owe to your future self. It is non-negotiable. Conclusion and call to action. The 50-30-20 rule isn't about being perfect, it's about having a target. If your numbers are 60-30-10 right now, that's okay. Work toward the 20% savings mark. Remember, the economy in 2026 moves fast. The people who thrive are the ones who have a system in place to catch their money before it disappears into the digital void. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more 2026 wealth building strategies. Now, go look at your last 3 bank statements and see where your percentages actually land. I'll see you in the next video.